What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video with Dimson. We're doing the Milestone of Radiance ML5 list. Uh, we're gonna go through all the ML5s that are available. As you can see, we have some already in the Moonlight Blessing 1, and then the second Fallen Land Blessing, which we are not gonna suggest. Uh, there is only one selector in the Milestone of Radiance shop. All the other tickets are rare, like they're random. So do keep that in mind before you make your final selection on these blessings, because you can change the unit in these once. Uh, S rank is going to be the top 10 units we we would pick, and they're also based on playstyle for the most part. Uh, you know what? I'll do 5 S ranks, and you can do 5 S ranks. So you can do your 5 pit. Oh, if we can go one at a time if you want, or you can do your 5, and then I'll do my 5. All right, where is Bellion? All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I just remembered new players do get a choice between 3. So they're different than our tickets. But we're going to make the tier list mostly for like everybody. Returning because returning players get the same thing as us. They only get 1 unit in the ticket. But yeah, I do agree. Bellion does change the flow of the game, especially because it shuts down one of the main mechanics in the game, which are souls. For my pick, I think I'm gonna have to go with Luna. I think Luna is still strong, especially because of the seal and the block bot buffs. And she does bridge a lot of the newer units, like Shepherd DN, for example. I don't know. I think she shuts down a lot of turn 2 playstyles. I do agree. I think that she used to be a 1-2 pick, but now she's a 4-5. Sometimes even on 3, depending on how your opponent's drafting. I do believe new players do get that from the track. Uh, but yeah, I will say we will be making new accounts after this, so just so we can get more info on that. And yeah, I'll pin a comment. All right. My next pick is gonna be Imperial Ilinov. I think Ilinov is still broken, even though they've released so many units that just don't care about pen. But she still has the cleanse. She's probably the best tank in the game aside from Basarinka. But Boss isn't in here. Yeah, I do agree. I think her and Setsuka are good counters for Nodas, but of course Setsuka's an RGB. Um, dude, I want to put Royal up here, even though she's in the Moonlight Blessing. I think uh Ruel with their EE, which new players do get enough currency to buy one EE. I think if you're focusing on RTA, you get the Ruel EE. Just because at S3, once you pop it on your teammate, Ruel gets invincibility, and so does the other teammate. And they get a full health bar. You also do want to keep in mind that you want to get a prophetic candlestick for her or idol shear. Focus and fighting spirit. Yeah. Cuts it in half. I do think this unit is strong, but I do want to mention that there's a new RTA frenzy which kind of stops her. So there's a support frenzy where I think they get 50% more focus or fighting spirit, something like that. I can't really remember, but I do want to see how that impacts her because she was really strong last season. I think the only unit that could stop the poly on 3 was Renac, but some people, you know, 331 poly if you're Mrs. Epion, 320 poly if you're some rando on global. Um, but yeah, I do think this character is pretty busted. So that's like 7 so far, right? Including Ruel. Yes, that draft that you outsped it was pretty broken. Like I said, I think Renac was the only way to stop it, but you know, some people have faster polys than some people have Renac. All right, my 8th pick is gonna be Seti. I think this unit, even though she gets a lot of slack now, this unit is a prevent for cleavers, and she's still super strong, right? Uh, just the fact that she reduces everybody's speed by 80% of hers and just makes it an RNG fest is plays out on its own, I guess. And if you pick her 4 or 5 against somebody that's playing fast, it's pretty much a pre-ban. Yeah, this is a nice one. Yep. She also the fact that she stops revives, but she has the potential of artifacts that CR push the other like the bridges. So you could just cleave with her. And she has a 10 speed EE. Yep. Alright, I think the last pick we have to give it to Zio. Uh this unit can stop SETI if you're cleaving, and you can stop cleavers with Zio just because of his passive. Give him that CR push. Let's also not forget he's a mage, so he can use the most broken artifact in the game. Book or Lotus magic ring. Uh, that's our top 10, yeah. Including Royale, but Royale's in this blessing. I think you pick Arby at the start to get through your PvE, and then you just pick Ruel if you're really interested in PvP. All right, bro. You want to go over the rest? Maybe people already have these units. I do agree with that. Also, guys, if you're a new player, keep in mind you can buy Spirit Isolate for $10. I also do not know if the Spectre Pass is still available. We'll find that out once we make the new accounts. But I believe this was a $20 or $30 pass. You would get Spectre, her skin, and some gear. And then the Celine is just I'm pretty sure it's just Celine, if I'm remembering correctly. All right. My next pick is Hellion Lua, dude. This unit actually last 3 days last season, I was playing Hellion Lua on 3. I went up 210 points to secure my amp for the season. You actually need to be quite fast, and you do need specific pre-bans. Like in my case, I was banning more and Yoha, so my provoke would stick. I think it's Rat. I do think she's EE dependent though. I will say that. I think you do need her EE, and you need a sweet miracle. Yes, sir. The Chud takedown, bro. The Chud takedown. All right. I think. Oh, dude. Hmm. Is Strays A rank? Honestly, dude. I think. Um. It's kind of hard. No, I don't know. I didn't play much APOC last season. Oh, I do think Para could be up in rank because I did see a couple of the I think Asia and Korea players picking Para on 3. But again, it comes down to like just like Hellion Lua, you kind of need good gear. But she is a cleanser. She does CR push, and she has a defense break on S1. She also has a silver on S1 that's AoE. So you could defense break and then do pop damage with 2. And she's also a warrior, so she has a lot of artifacts she can run. Uh okay. What about bystander Huayan? I do think she's super hard to gear. Alright, we'll put her in B rank. Dude, is there any you know what? We'll just go like one at a time and then see where we put them because picking them out of here is kind of difficult. Where would you put Taeyu? Think about it. Yeah, but like okay, say he's in like a decent scenario, where would you put him? I think he's B rank. Yeah, okay. So like when we make the tier list, let's I think it's good to say, in a decent spot. Not like best spot where he's like A rank, but a decent spot. Like where would you rank them? What about Rowana? What about Sage Ball? What what are we thinking? Yeah, I think this unit kind of fell off. He does have his niche spots, but it's not somebody where I would be like super excited to take. Silverblade, I think is B rank. Another bridge. Yeah. Also, do you know if we still have the RTA frenzy with burns? Because this unit was so broken in that frenzy. Dude, I think Solitaire is also a B rank. She just again she shuts off focus, right? Uh, okay, look at I'd put her in C just because she's super niche. She was just injury, bro. The pop damage on S1, everything. I think the only thing to stop Shu is unbuffable. But then again, if you're running Sweet Miracle, it's kind of hard because she tempos so hard. Really? I do think he's only a PV unit. Yeah. What about Navy Captain Landy, bro? I think she she used to be so oppressive, bro. I think she's C tier. I think the only person I've seen pick this unit is Joe K5. The fucking goat. You know what? You convinced me, bro. I don't think I've seen her that much. Yeah. Oh, I think Strays is B tier. Dude, I do think that new Warrior Frenzy is gonna make Strays kind of broken. So I'm pretty sure they get Pin. But I don't know if it's AoE or single target. I can't remember the frenzies off the top of my head. I haven't even started playing RTA yet. Well, I played yesterday there in preseason, but we had the old frenzies, and I was just using the AI to draft some cleave. Yep. I think Desert Jewel Bazaar is a D tier. Little Queen Charlotte. Again, I think with the new frenzy, she might be BC tier. Uh, Operate Cigarette, I didn't see at all. I don't know if you saw her. I think D tier. Oh, C tier. All right. Honestly, I think she might be better than Charlotte, bro. All right, Pirate Captain Flan. I'm between B tier and C tier because she can help you bridge. She also steals buffs, and she had the bomb mechanic, which was buffed during a certain RTA frenzy. She also doesn't have the free soul burn like S- SBA because SBA can run book right, and P flank can't. I think honestly I'll put her as C tier. Okay, top model Luluka, I think with her E is A tier. If you can gear her. Yeah. She does so much damage. I have a 303 speed one with yeah. You know what? I'm down a B tier just because again it's very gear intensive. You get outsped and just die. All right, you're a Kron fan. I do not use this character. He's probably around here at C tier. All right, bro. You use a take one, right? To just so you keep countering injuring. Flood Moon Haze, D tier, bro. The thing is, there's so many units to just counter him now, bro. Everything has pen res, and everything has injury too. All right, I think designer Lilibet might be A tier. A or B tier. I think this unit is kind of broken. She counters Iran Cleave and Briar Cleave. Ranking Sharoon, I think, is another B tier unit. Renac. All right. I think Dragon Bride Senya. Ooh, I think B or C tier. I think this unit fell off heavy. Abyssal, you can. I think she does have the half CR stuff, and you can build her as a tank. Dude, am I crazy for putting her at A tier? I'll put her B tier, man. I do think she's A tier though. I think this unit has a lot of different builds. I think her passive is broken. Uh, yeah. an alright spot, like not the perfect 100% win rate spot, but like a decent spot. Yep. FCC. I'm a little biased, so I'll let you handle this one because if I'm putting FCC S tier. Well, yeah, she does mitigate pop damage, and there's so much pop damage in this game. It's okay in a lunatic setting, but I think when you're in a ladder, it's a best of one. You kind of want to stack Mayclo with some Penres or maybe even Protector behind like Bright Senya. I don't think you want to stack the two. Well, I mean, you have invincibility, right? And you also give immunity. Uh LRK I think is B tier. Um I mean, if you have him on what is it, Crown of Glory? Is that the artifact? You just counter free rends and all like and Bellion. I think this character was really good against Bellion because you just spam your horse. They're all counter, right? And you just get the shield that mitigates the 3F damage. A Taiwan I think is also B tier. Good pairing with Sea Phantom Poly, but you don't see him much anymore. Uh, he was good against I think Briarcleave if you can make him tanky enough. A Ravi is seeing a lot of play in Guild War against Nodos. You build a tank A Ravi, it's the only unit that can be a dark bait for Nodos. That dragon for April Fools, bro. That dragon was tanking Nodos. Uh yeah, and her E's alright. I mean it's crit chance. Arch Demon, my beloved D tier, you're fucking useless. Please buff. Please buff. What about Architect Leica? She did get execution, but again, she's a pen unit. Everything has pen res. You're not killing. You need to be a certain amount of speed. You need to be giga DPS. Yo, maybe if the circuit board didn't get nerfed and it was in PvP, which thank God it's not anymore. You could kill. Uh, Astromancer Elena, I think is C tier. Uh, why pick her when you can pick more? I don't think you can double up because I think more passive just stops her from ever proccing. I guess they have to ban one or the other. Closer Charles. What? That is true. Yep. Yep. I think Ludwig is B tier. Another good mage. Zeo Bridge. New Moon Luna Bridge. Sea Phantom Poly Bridge. Any unit that can soul burn. Briar Witch. He just pushes up. Any opener, bro. Any opener. I think most common is probably Briar and Zeo or Luna. Because Luna, like, if you pick Luna, you soul burn, you shut off the pen res from the passives, and then he can just do his thing. For your Zeo. Yeah. Zeo or Sea Phantom. Because you need the pushback for Tate. So only these two would work. Yeah, I think that's it for the tier list. Like we said, new players get to select from three ML5s every time they proc a diamond chest. You can get more than 10 diamond chests if you're lucky and you spark all the way up to diamond. The bronze chest can actually spark all the way to diamond. Uh, I had a couple people show me that they got that. So yep. Yeah. These are no particular order. I think they're all playstyle dependent. If you're missing any of these units, they're just like pick. Oh, I think Luna is also pretty easy to build because you can either go fast Luna as long as she has immunity set, you can make her a little bit slower. I think Seal is also a lot easier to build now. With this buff, because you don't need effectiveness anymore. You can just soul burn. Briar, Briar and Seti, and this because you need you need protected set for the most part. Yeah. Yep. I think that's our closing thoughts. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in comment. Um, like I said, we're starting new accounts, so we'll get like more info on this. But yeah, y'all do get to pick if you're a new player. Every chest you spark, every diamond chest you spark, you get to pick between three. I don't know how dupes work on new player accounts, but for veterans and returning players, you proc a dupe, you get 500 coins. You do not get the unit. Hopefully that gets fixed, even though they mentioned it in the video. All right, see you guys.